You have a startup idea. You Google it, nothing obvious shows up. You build for 3 months, you launch it. First comment you see is, this is exactly like HireIQ. Well, the problem isn't that you didn't search properly. The problem is that keyword search can't detect conceptual overlap, AI candidate screening platform, and automated resume ranking for recruiters are the same business. Google will never tell you that. Today, we fix that with the help of Qudrant. So, what exactly are we building today? A semantic startup validator. You describe your idea in plain English and it returns an originality score between 0 to 100. Direct and adjacent competitors found by meaning, not just keywords. A sector saturation chart, a 2D idea space map showing where white space actually exists, a differentiator radar versus your top competitor. So let's build it. As you can see, these are some of the couple of things which you should install. I have already installed, but let's run it once again. Quadrant client, sentence transformers, plotly, skit learn, pandas. Then we will import all these things. I have done it already, as you can see, right? Then for the embedding model, we will use all mini LM L6V2 as always. As you can see, let's run it once again. I use this because it's very handy all the time. Now let me walk you through our database. This is a synthetic database, you can see, which we made up. 50 startups across 8 vectors. The key field is concept. A 2 sentence pitch description per company, not a name, not a category tag, the actual description of what it does. That's what gets embedded. Let's see. Yeah. Clear ledger, automated bookkeeping for small business using AI to categorize transactions and generate P and L statements without needing an accountant. That description is semantic fingerprint quadrant will search over. Like it can be any description, right? Like all these startups have different descriptions, right? As you can see, like here is one digital freight forwarding platform for SME importers and exporters, offering instant quotes and stuff like that, right? So these are the things which are getting embedded, as you can see. Look, right? So I am on the fourth step to show you that what Quadrant URL and Quadrant API key looks like. You can get it for free on their website. Let's just run it and show you how it actually works. As you can see, startup collection already exists. So it has it had skipped the creation, but if it was not there, then it would create it, right? And this is the link of the cloud of Quadrant. And this is what I would suggest, and I will not suggest you to use local Quadrant because on cloud one you can see the diagrams, the vectors and stuff like that, right? So graphically it's really good to watch. Now the second thing which I want to tell you all is about testing. Validate idea function. This is the pillar of this entire thing. So the core logic is like we embed the query, okay, then we call client.search, then classify result into direct competitors above 0.82 similarity and adjacent players above 0.68, right? Then originality score is just 1 to top similarity multiplied by 100, right? And everything is given on all of these things, all of these cells, right? All the formulas and stuff like that, as you can see. Look, right? Look, 1 to top similarity and then multiplied by 100, correct? Then let's run it. As you can see, validator is ready and I have already ran this cell. Let me show you what this is. This is a test number 1. As you can see, an app that uses AI to screen job applicants and rank them so recruiters spend less time on resume. Okay. HireIQ at 0.88, direct competitor. Originality score 12. The space is taken, right? Then yeah, look, then we will run test number 2. a SaaS tool that automatically handles accounting for small business owners, reads your bank transactions, and produces financial reports without manual data entry. Now let me show you what the result is like. Originality score is 47.4, right? Market saturation is low. Direct competitors 0. It means this is a really good thing. Like your idea is really unique. It means, right? But meanwhile, if you move above, see your first test case. It means adjacent player is 1, and similarity was like was found. Okay, then we have this one thing, a platform that helps municipal government digitize and automate permitting workflows, building permits, business licenses, zoning variances, so residents, right, can apply online and track status instead of visiting city hall. But if you look at the result, it says that it is again a strong no strong competitors were found, right? No adjacent players found. Market saturation is low. It means the place hasn't been taken. 60.5 originality score. Correct. And for this thing as well, which is a mobile app that helps people to invest in small amounts, originality score is lower than the third test, but again, no direct competitors found. It is safe to go with this, right? Then this idea, a platform for rural farmers in emerging market to access satellite crop. This is very original, and no competitors were found. Now let me show you all the visualizations, right? Like before picking what to build, uh, like I will show you this thing, mean pairwise cosine similarity. So like within each sector, how conceptually similar are startups in the same space to each other. This is what it shows, right? High similarity means commoditized, means, and like low means there's still room to be different. That is what it means. Let me show you. Look, now you'll understand what I mean to say. Now let me take you to a different visualization, which is this one. All 50 startups in one concept space. We pull all vectors from Qdrant with the help of client.scroll, compress to 2D with PCA and plot. As you can see, all these things. Clusters are crowded zones, gaps between clusters. That's what white space means, which I said in the very first place. This is a map you wish existed before you started building. Look, if you're entering a crowded sector, your differentiator has to be real. This radar scores your concept against 6 axes, right? And consumer versus enterprise, automation focus, AI/ML core, market model, compliance angle, all computed via cosine similarity to anchor descriptions. No manual labeling, by the way, right? And let me show you how it actually looks like. This is differentiator score versus direct comparator, which I was talking about. If we run this thing, you will see it in work. Look, this shows where your profile diverges from competitors. Those are your real differentiators. So I hope you all understood this entire thing. And here, look, this is the heat map. You can go through it properly. I have already provided the link in the description of this collab notebook. Okay, so you can also see, if you have some of your startup idea, then you can check that how real your startup idea is and where it actually lies. But other than that, if you want to like obviously learn more about Qdrant and uh, its use cases, then obviously do subscribe to the channel. But on the last, I have something for you all. This is basically, you don't have to make all these things, you don't have to code all of that. You can just take this collab notebook and just like, slam it and use this tab. Okay, I mean this cell. You can just paste your idea over here. Okay, then it will tell you where your idea actually lies, right? So yeah, that's about it. See you all in the next video. Goodbye.